What's good with y'all boys, man? So I wasn't actually planning on even talking about this, okay, with the rank situation. Wasn't planning on doing it. I was like, you know what? I ain't tripping. I could talk about what's been going on in the games, but I'm gonna let that go. All right. When I tell you I just had the most egregious game I've had on here, and I'm not gonna show names or nothing like that. We're not gonna promote going around trying to bash people or anything like that. But I'm definitely finna get extremely negative because, like many of the games, and this is what I was talking about in my selling video, it's a lot of games I've lost that did not have to be lost. Okay, that just get lost in the absolute most ridiculous and unnecessary ways. So we're gonna talk about this one because this is probably one of the craziest ones I've seen. So it's my Iverson. I had a Wimby and I got a Curry on my team playing against Jokic, another Iverson, and a Lamelo. Okay, now off rip, I'm gonna let y'all know Lamelo is kind of tough. He's pretty crazy unless you manage your sprint super well and you know how to guard him right. It's hard to guard him. So Steph was having a tough time, especially because Steph is not a defensive player. Okay, understand that. I know that going into the game, and I see Buddy get his first bucket off. So I'm like, okay, we have to make sure we managing our scoring. We got to keep up with these guys because he's going to be able to get his buckets off. So you see me already doing my own little thing. I get a shot off pretty easy. I'm locking down this Iverson all game. I get probably like 3 or 4 contests on Buddy. I think I get a block on him at some point. I'm holding Buddy down because I know I can't afford for LaMelo and Iverson to both be going crazy scoring, especially because somewhere around here, I realized that this Jokic is just straight abusing Wimby. Okay. I don't know, since I don't play big, how Jokic's stuff works. But from what it seems, he gets guaranteed bumps. So he was getting the bumps. I thought because of how they weren't moving before, um, that maybe they were kind of like in ready to give up since that Iverson shot a bad shot. So I played help a little bit. LaMelo got another free shot. So I had to even us out again. Okay, we both at 4-4. Simple. Game is not out of hand. No problem. I don't know what Steph was helping right there for, but luckily LaMelo only got a 2 out of it. He didn't back up far enough. So we still cool. Everything still looks like a good normal game right now. You can't see the game chats while I'm playing recordings of the game, I guess, but like everybody is, nice pass, good job. Like it's a real good game. Everything is going fine. I said Wemby's getting babied a little bit down there, but we kind of expect that going against Jokic. I'm doing my thing, still moving around, trying to get the ball moving around. I think they should have gave Steph right 3 right there, but I guess he was on the line. He is a 2. Okay, pretty sure this is where I'm finna lock down Iverson again. Yeah, straight to the alt. I'm there. I'm with that, and we get a 3 off of it. Somewhere in the next like 30 seconds or so, we're gonna be up by 6. And that's where it's only a minute left. You'd think that we almost won the game by that point. Here we go. Yeah. So now look, we up 6, 18-4, or 14-8. I'm honestly thinking the game is almost like we got it in the bag. We just got to make sure we're holding them down. I get caught on that little bump thing that Jokic can do. That's really annoying that he has that ability. I don't know how I don't run into more of him in ranked because I didn't know that he could do all that, and it's low key overpowered. Lock Iverson down again. He forces LaMelo into a bad shot, but Wimby was helping, so we get no board. We miss a lot of boards in this one, honestly, and they get a lot of points off of it. Like LaMelo just getting us all right there. So Steph goes into his thing. He gives me the ball, but I know Steph has a timer on his thing, so I try to give him the ball back. help him out a little bit, give him a screen, let him get back into his motion so he can get a shot off before, his timer gets too low on his ult. Locking them down again. Okay? Just forcing them to make bad passes. If we honestly had a better big man, like rebounding wise, before y'all see what else is getting ready to happen, we would have been fine. You see LaMelo missed another one right there, but no board, goes right back into the shot and he gets it. 7 seconds left. Okay. 7 seconds. We're still up 3. What is he doing? I'm not even just mad that he decided to pull the ult. But for what reason, with 7 seconds left, do you pull the ult before letting the timer run down on the clock? You didn't try to get open. You didn't do no dribble moves. You went straight into the ult. So it's whatever. Okay, I ain't even say nothing in the chat at the time. I'm like, you know what? Forget it. We just got to try to make sure we manage this. As a hooper for real, knowing that you're not only getting cooked, but you're not guarding their main scorer in LaMelo, and like you're not contributing enough, you're not getting boards and stuff, like you're not doing enough for you to really decide, oh yeah, we want to put the game on the line and play around with these guys. So to make that decision just so you can play hero ball is absolutely insane. I get the clutch block when overtime starts and we getting back to it. It's 9 seconds left, and what do you see he does again? Score is even. I have ult at this point. Curry has ult, and he forces the ultimate again with time on the clock still. Contested, don't try to get open or nothing, and got lucky that LaMelo missed his shot because we could have lost it right there. So we go into a second overtime. Not even gonna lie to you, at this point, yeah, I'm thinking like even right there, he should have passed me the ball. You doubled and spun into something wide open. You could have gave me the ball at the 3-point line so we can go up and be above these dudes. I get caught by Jokic on the little bump, so Iverson ends up getting the 3 off on me. But I'm not tripping because it's one of the only ones he's gotten off, and I know I got my ult too. He finally throws me the ball, so I get my ult off. This is still a very winnable game. Even with all the bad decisions being made, this is still an extremely winnable game. 22-20. Me and Steph get mixed up on the switch, but we get to him in time for me to get a contest on LaMelo. We get mixed up again though. Iverson gets open for another 3. So they're up 1. We still got 6 seconds before shot clock is gonna be where somebody can hold it. So I get off a little size up 3 ball. Okay. We're up 2. LaMelo gets one off quick. So we're down 1, 19 seconds. We're at the point where we can hold the ball. I don't put this just on Wemby because at this point, honestly, the Steph should have knew not to pass this man the ball. But I want y'all to see what he does here because it's as bad as the last 2 where this one blew my mind. Wide open. Wide open. Ran the time down. Got wide open. Could have finished the game with a dunk since we're only down 1. And he chooses instead now that he wants to throw it out to the teammate that's being double teamed and we lose the game. This is the kind of stuff that I have to deal with in my ranked games, and this was a team that I recruited. Okay, it was my first game running with them, and if I'm being honest, like I said, the stuff wasn't bad up until the point where he made that pass at the end. But man, like I get it. You want to play and you want to have those moments and everything like that. But at the absolute most or least, if you're going to be the one to try to have those moments, practice your game. Get right with your guy. I didn't see Buddy do not take one shot, one step back. No, No dribble moves. No, he didn't do nothing to try to get open at any point in the game outside of the little spin into the dunk. And considering how bad he was playing defensively and how he was doing with boards, he could have played with another big man if he wasn't going to be scoring like that. To use Wemby just to force 3-point ultimates and then not even have the talent that allows you to go try to put it back or anything, you're just forcing it. Yeah, man. So that's what I've been dealing with, man. Now y'all can see what I be talking about when I be talking about how my experiences be going in the game. Y'all know the usual. We got a couple days left on the giveaway, so when you do get to this part, if you haven't done it already, leave your favorite comment down below or your favorite player in the comments down below for you to enter the giveaway. Um, Ends on Wednesday. 2 winners. Don't have to like, don't have to be subscribed. However, outside of the giveaway, if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, leave a like, and I will catch y'all boys on the next one.